I asked city leaders directly.
Well, the man that Pastor Lynch was talking about, who made the slap that you could see on some of the cameras on social media, will he be facing charges?
We are actively investigating him. We take all violence very seriously. As I mentioned, I expect more charges and more arrests.
They spoke to his counsel before they went down to see him, and the counsel said no. He did not want the police talking to his client. So therefore, we have not had a conversation with him yet.
Like, what the f*** is she even talking about? You've already arrested 4 of the black folks that were in the fight, and you have video evidence of this white man walking up after it was de-escalated and smacking the black man in the red shirt right in the face, and that's when all hell breaks loose. And you want to talk to him, and you're being told no, and you're just like, well, that's all this. You have video evidence of him assaulting someone, and they're saying these people are Russians. So what happened to America first? I guess that goes out the window when it's black folks, right?
Now you tell me if this makes sense. A fight breaks out here in Cincinnati, and guess who ends up in handcuffs? Only the black folks. Not the ones who started it. Not the ones caught on camera yelling slurs in the street after things calmed down. Just us. And now, new footage is coming out, showing the real story. And showing exactly what the news didn't want you to see. And while all this is happening, there's something else you need to know. These same streets are seeing Klan flyers being passed around, trying to recruit. So before you make up your mind, I want you to watch this video carefully, see who's doing what, hear what's being said, and then you tell me, is this justice? Or is this just another way to keep us in our place?
For the first time since that viral fight last week here in downtown Cincinnati near 4th and Elm Street, we have new video of the moments before and after this viral clip. This video gives us a different angle. You can see an altercation involving 2 people throwing punches at each other with others surrounding them.
Oh, y'all almost made it with no drama.
Today, for the first time from an official government podium, leaders like Pastor Damon Lynch acknowledged more detail about what allegedly happened between these 2 men.
2 combatants, one black, one white. The black man steps in, breaks it up. The white guy re-engages, slaps, not the black man that he had just squared up with, but slaps another black man. And nobody's asking, why didn't he just walk away?
In this new video from a distance, you do see someone attempting to break this pair up. During this portion of the brawl, another man, you can see in what looks like a gray shirt, ends up apparently knocked down in the middle of the street. From this video WCPO has, it's unclear how he got there. He appears to be down near where the man in the white shirt, who was fighting earlier in the viral brawl, is now kneeling. In this altercation, the man in the middle of the street begins engaging with a couple of other people who appear to be kicking at him. He gets up, continues arguing with the man who attempts to throw punches. Eventually, this pair is separated, and this man shouts the N-word. Cincinnati Police Chief Teresa Thigi says police have talked to the man in the white shirt who engaged in the most viral portion of this brawl, but he retained an attorney.
He is represented by counsel. The investigators are aware of that. They spoke to his counsel before they went down to see him, and the counsel said no. He did not want the police talking to his client, so therefore we have not had a conversation with him yet.
He allegedly slapped the man who attempted to break the fight up.
This is racial because it is unequal justice. And so until we see all the mugshots, this is still a racial issue.
Officials told WCPO today they expect more charges to be filed.
Several people at today's city council meeting spoke about the brawl and the city's response to it. Most of those who spoke upset that none of the people in the Caucasian group, especially the one seen on video slapping a black man, had been charged or arrested.
You have a white man who started the racism, spewing racial slurs and slapping a black man, and he still has not been charged. I am ashamed of you all.
We spoke with the vice mayor about the frustrations, and she shares them.
Personally, I expect him to be arrested, for sure. The message that we received was everybody who's responsible for this brawl will be brought to justice.
But she says people need to be patient.
While it doesn't look good, I think we have to trust the system. We have to trust our police to go through their investigation to be successful. Sometimes when you rush to do something before you have enough, you end up losing the case.
We turn now to racial tensions escalating in Cincinnati days after a massive brawl downtown went viral online. And now KKK flyers found in one neighborhood are raising more questions and concerns. Authorities now investigating this video showing a man on the ground who can be heard shouting a racial slur. Additional footage shows a woman being punched before she collapses, that woman saying she suffered brain trauma. The video fueling racial tensions and becoming a flashpoint among politicians. Vice President BDv&x, the former Ohio senator, claiming America's cities aren't safe.
You had a grown man who sucker punched a middle-aged woman. We've had way too much lawlessness on the streets of great American cities.
And now police are searching for those responsible for distributing KKK flyers around Cincinnati.
The racial dynamics of this fight are unavoidable, and some have cynically used the opportunity to try and divide us along racial lines. That is a choice we must firmly reject.
The mayor says he's working with the governor to deploy more resources, including SWAT teams, to urgently fix what he says is a false perception of a dangerous city.
Preventing violent crime has been our singular top priority. We have to make the city safer right now.
So now that more information has come out, it's looking like the Cincinnati Brawl narrative we were fed by all the races is complete bullshit. Of course, let's get into it. So what we were told was that this was a fight where some black folks were chasing down and beating white people because they're white. That's what we've been told this whole time by these people. And now that more video evidence is coming out, it's very obvious that they cut the very beginning of the fight that shows it was a mutual fight. It was a normal bar fight, drunk fight, whatever you want to call it. I've been in many of them back in the day when I was younger, where two groups of people are talking shit. There's little scuffles by both sides, and then it gets broken up. A black man and a white man both step in, break it up. They de-escalate it. And then the big white man walks up to the black man in the red shirt and smacks him right in the face, and then all hell breaks loose. And they've arrested 4 of the black folks. And let's see what the chief of police said when she was asked about why they haven't arrested the white man.
I asked city leaders directly.
Well, the man that Pastor Lynch was talking about who made the slap that you could see on some of the cameras on social media, will he be facing charges?
We are actively investigating him. We take all violence very seriously. As I mentioned, I expect more charges and more arrests.
They spoke to his counsel before they went down to see him, and the counsel said no. He did not want the police talking to his client. So therefore, we have not had a conversation with him yet.
Like, what the is she even talking about? You've already arrested 4 of the black folks that were in the fight, and you have video evidence of this white man walking up after it was de-escalated and smacking the black man in the red shirt right in the face. And that's when all hell breaks loose. And you want to talk to him, and you're being told no, and you're just like, well, that's all. You have video evidence of him assaulting someone, and they're saying these people are Russians. So what happened to America first? I guess that goes out the window when it's black folks, right? You gotta make it into a race thing when the black folks are sticking up for themselves. Let me remind you that they have a stand your ground law in Ohio, and I'm about to show you exactly what it says. So Ohio has a stand your ground law they passed in 2021 that takes away the duty to retreat. You can see it right there. There was a requirement to retreat, and now there's not. And the law gives you a self-defense right in defense of yourself, in defense of another, in defense of one's residence. So as soon as it was de-escalated and the white man walked up to the black man and smacked him right in the face, everybody there had a right, according to Ohio, to unalive him on the spot. Right there, boom, done. And all he did was get a beaten. So I'm really confused at how we're arresting the black folks in this situation, because everybody there had a right to defend the black man in the red shirt after he got smacked. Everybody. The Ohio law says it. Somebody that was not involved at all, that was standing there, that saw him get smacked, could have pulled out a pew-pew and ended it all right there. But he gets a beat down, and then they want to arrest 4 of the black folks. 5 of them, I think. They're trying to get the other one. He's not got arrested yet with felonies, and they won't even go arrest the white man that they have evidence of assaulting the black man in the red shirt. And don't give me this, oh, they jumped him, blah, blah. You have a right to unalive them on the spot. I don't need to hear about, oh, they got jumped and the woman got hit. The woman went and got involved in the fight. If you're in that fight, anybody running up to you could be a threat. And Ohio tells you that if you are threatened, you have a right to self-defense. So the best advice I can give you, if you're not a racist conservative, is to wait for the facts to come out. I waited a week, because if you don't, they will have you looking dumb. You have literally sided with racist because you jumped on this 6 days ago and didn't wait all the information, okay? It's very obvious what happened here. It's very obvious that some shit's going on, that they don't want to go arrest the white man when they have video evidence of him smacking the black man. We should all be furious that the black people are arrested and the white man's not. And instead, the racists have everybody mad at the black folks.
Thank God for social media, because now the folks up in Cincinnati, the clear folk, they got a flyer going around telling the white citizens, oh, protect yourself against people of color. They got a number. They're trying to riot and rally. He's very much giving KKK, really trying to make it seem like it was a hate crime, like black people are just out here attacking white people. And I'm so grateful for social media, because we can clearly see who's who. And the negative stereotypes and propaganda that the world, society, white society has been pumping out about black people for decades, ever since the television was invented. We can now speak for ourselves because we have our own platforms. And this is why I use my voice to say whatever it is that I need to say, because baby, we ain't going. Y'all not, we got to keep saying it. Y'all keep trying to destiny swap. We know who the perpetrators are of the most heinous crimes committed against humanity. And it is not people that look like me. It's not us. It's not. White people are not just getting attacked because they're white. If we literally wanted to return the energy, it would be terrible. The streets would be terrible. And y'all keep thinking that y'all big and bad. Y'all really think that, do y'all know what a YN is? These young, they don't give a fuck. They ain't got nothing to lose. Y'all keep thinking that y'all could hit people, assault people, attack people. If we fight each other like that, y'all love to say black on black crime, even though we could say white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime. Everybody who's in proximity to each other commits crimes against each other. That's just how it goes. But y'all keep pumping out this negative propaganda about black people. If y'all think that we're thugs and we fight each other and we unalive each other, what do you think we would do to you? Leave black people alone. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I understand y'all are glitching and malfunctioning because this is not 1955. You can't just go around whipping black people, harassing and stalking and assaulting without consequence. And you genetically, you don't know how to handle that. This is what a little bit of equality looks like. But we don't bother y'all. If you leave us alone, we leave you alone. That's it. Go off to Arkansas, go live in the mountains, go create your cults, protect the kids out there. But go off and do your own thing. We don't care. Just leave us alone. Leave us alone. Y'all keep thinking y'all the only persons that's carrying. Black people carry too. Don't write a check that your ass can't cash.
I already knew them Russian white people went over there to bother those black people at that Cincinnati Jazz Festival. And then when you see the video, they're literally the only white people there. They're literally the only white people within that vicinity. And if you watch the unedited version, it's clear as fuck that this white man was going off at the mouth and he slapped that black guy. So then they rocked his wife too. I don't feel bad for anybody in that situation. Because at the end of the day, that's what some of these white people will do. They will literally see black people minding their fucking business and they'll come over there thinking that they're going to get away with messing with black people. Oh, the media will spin this any way they want to. It doesn't matter. You're going to get cracked. We do not care. We do not care about what the media puts out. We don't care about none of that. We know damn well them black people didn't just jump random white people from Russia for no reason. We could probably hear the accent.
So you telling me the woman that got knocked out and the men that got beat up were Russian and that they ran back to Russia, that's why no charges are being brought about them or any mugshot? Yeah, somebody needs to go down to Fox News and kick all their ass. this because they really went and fired up all the racist people out here, turned this into a race thing, try to make black people look like animals, calling this unacceptable. You got BDv&x calling us lawless thugs. And then it turns out that the dude was the one who started the fight, was walking down the street and slapping people. Like, it's crazy that they really circulated the aftermath, but didn't show the beginning. And you know how social media is. The minute we see anything, we take, well, I'm not even gonna say me, they take it and run with it. Like, you really had racists and supremacists slandering the fuck out of our name. You got a white woman, I saw that a couple days ago, talking about we need to stand up to the black people. Enough's enough. We need to take pages from their book and rise up and just, I guess, start. Then you got another white man talking about he ready for a race war. Why are y'all so bloodthirsty for our blood? Like, you even had y'all own people, YTs, literally saying that he was begging for that ass whooping. Didn't the mayor of that place say he was begging for that beat down? And y'all are even threatening your own people because they don't agree with your f***ed up views. Like, yeah, they shouldn't have jumped them, but you gotta think of it this way. If that was your people, say somebody close to you, and a person like that goes and slap your people, are you really gonna sit there and let them do that? I got a better one. What if that was your mama, your daddy, maybe a little baby sister or something, and he just went up there and slapped them? I guess you just gonna sit there and let it happen. And honestly, I feel like this staged. This shit was, the story don't make sense. Like, they really had the racist people. I bet they was dusting off their hoodies because they was just ready for some shit to pop off. It's just crazy. Then you got the racist people going. I'm seeing multiple videos of these. They just going under people's videos and just trying to unalive people, telling them, come down here, we'll handle you, we'll take care of you. This internet is crazy, man. Like, for real, we don't need a race war. But a lot of people ain't against the Malcolm X approach. I'm gonna be real. The Martin Luther King dream, yeah. Some people are looking at that as a mistake. Like, I'm seeing people saying that they wish that we fought to the last man. But I ain't commenting on Cincinnati no more. People got they G-strings hanging. This is a sensitive topic for everybody. The crazy part is they were rushing. And you telling me y'all still taking his side after he started the whole thing? Come on now, man. Like, anybody would have reacted the same way. Some people would have called the cops, but a lot of people would have fought. It is what it is, man. Like, at the end of the day, this was a round found out moment, and this guy bit off more than he could chew. Yeah, they shouldn't have knocked the woman out, but he bit off more than he could chew. He brought that on themselves, and it is what it is, man. Like, I shouldn't be seeing a bunch of YT people saying that's why we carry. Bring this shit here, bring this shit there. Do y'all really think y'all the only ones that carry? Like, be for real. Everybody got guns. Everybody got pew-pews. I guess people think they John Wick now. You think you gonna be the only one with a pew-pew and not get pew-pew back? I swear, y'all internet people talk a tough game. I bet in real life, y'all ain't nowhere about that.
What's happening, TikTok? What's going on? I'm just checking in with y'all to see if y'all got that message. Have you all got that message from institutionalized racism that's making it abundantly clear that they want us subservient here in 2025? That message that says that you do not have the divine right to stand your ground or defend your person or your personal property. That if an 8.5 by 11 assaults you or anything like that, that you're supposed to bend the knee. Please stop it. Please leave me alone. You're supposed to do anything and everything but defend yourself with violence. Okay? Oh, don't believe me? Look at Cincinnati. Huh? Look at Cincinnati. Now that 8.5 by 11 earned that ass whooping, and he got it proportionately. Same thing with young Mr. Carmelo down in Texas, defending this person, and one of them twins had to find out. All I'm saying is keep doing what you're doing, but have that bail money ready.
Finally, we will have a faith leader, Pastor David Lynch.
Thank you, Mayor, and to all of us gathered, to the chief, the sheriff, the council members. I agree, and I'm excited to stand with the mayor and others saying that safety has to be the number one priority in our city. Across our city, every social demographic wants to live in a safe city. And in saying that, let me address briefly the racializing and politicizing of this event that happened this past weekend. We would not be here, and this would not be national news. This would not be national news. This was a group of black people that jumped on other black people. It would not be national news if it happened in Montgomery Inn and somebody beat down two elderly white people. But obviously it's national news because it's been racialized. So let's walk back. For those who want to racialize this, it was a fight that took place. It was a black man and a white man, one-on-one. They were facing each other, and no punches were thrown. A kick was tried that didn't land. And for those who want to racialize it, then a black man stepped in between the combatants, separated them, and said, "This is enough, stop fighting, everybody needs to chill." And then for those who want to racialize it, the white man then steps back in the ring and slaps not the black man that he had just squared up with, but slaps another black man. So after that, he was met with disproportionate force. For those who want to politicize it, the J.D. Vances and the Vivek Ramaswamis and the Bernie Marinos and the Christopher Smithermans and many others who want to politicize it, they have not yet said something that I always hear when a black person, say, runs from the police and then is met with disproportionate force, sometimes ending their life. What we hear is, well, why did they run? Why didn't they just comply? We hear that every time. But I've yet to hear anybody say, why didn't he just walk away? So let me back up so you understand this. Two combatants, one black, one white. A black man steps in, breaks it up. The white guy re-engages, slaps, not the black man that he had just squared up with, but slaps another black man. And nobody's asking, why didn't he just walk away? And so when I see, and I don't know who else the chief is looking for or CPD is looking for, but when I see the mugshots, I only see people who look like me. I don't see the person who re-engaged, slapped not the initial person, but slapped another black man. So I don't see the slapper's mugshot. And so sadly, I have to agree with those who are politicizing this and racializing this. I have to agree with the Smithermans, the Ramaswamis, the Marinos, Corey Bowman. This is racial because it is unequal justice. And so until we see all the mugshots, this is still a racial issue. So let me say again to those in Cincinnati, it's Friday night, and we know people like to go out on Friday night. Here's what I would ask. Because of what happened this past weekend, we don't want to see it happen again. Drink responsibly, take care of one another, and everybody get home safe. God bless you.
Now see, he was right on point with that. Why didn't the Russian dude just walk away? The fight was over. Done. Folks were already pulling people apart. But no, he comes back, re-engages, and starts another round that caused even more damage. That's not self-defense. That's starting trouble. And if that's the case, he should be arrested too. Period. But what do we see? Only black folks being arrested. And now, word on the street is they've already fled back to Russia to dodge any accountability. If you ask me, I don't think they're going to face charges at all. History tells us this. The system tells us this. They protect their own and they punish us. And I've seen the comments, people saying, oh, they were attacked by a mob. But hold up. What about all the times our people have been attacked by mobs? What about the times we've been outnumbered, outgunned, surrounded, and nobody ever saw justice? We've had whole neighborhoods burned down, families destroyed, lives lost, and no one was charged. Not one. This right here is just another example of how the rules seem to change depending on who you are and what you look like. You can't tell me the police didn't see the same footage we did. You can't tell me they didn't hear those slurs being thrown around in the street after the fight was over. But instead of asking, who started this, they asked, who do we want to make an example out of? And we all know the answer to that question. And it's bigger than this one fight. This is about the pattern, the way they'll comb through every detail to find a reason to lock us up, but give a pass to anybody else. This is about the message it sends, that our pain, our safety, our lives don't matter the same way. So, yeah, watch the video again if you need to. Look at who's doing what. Ask yourself, if the roles were reversed, would the outcome be the same? I think we all know the answer. And until that answer changes, until accountability is the same for everybody, we're gonna keep calling it out, loud and clear. Because the truth don't need permission to be told.